in late winter and early spring when the temperatures get above freezing during the day and below freezing at night. That's what makes the sap rise and fall, rise and fall. And that makes a pressure inside that tree. So when we drill a hole in that tree and put a spile into that tree, that releases the pressure. And that allows the sap to flow out that hole and out that spile into our pail. We take that sap, it looks just like water, the sap does when we collect it. Put it into a pan and get it boiling on the fire. Boiling, 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 boil. So we're boiling away a lot of water. And when we do that, it caramelizes some of the sugars and makes that maple syrup have that amber, golden brown, beautiful, beautiful sight. You know what I'm talking about. It makes your mouth water just thinking about it, doesn't it? You want to serve maple syrup and vanilla ice cream to your patrons? Invite us to your library for a maple syrup program. I'll tell all about how the Native Americans produce maple syrup, all the way to the way our modern processes do it. Lots of fun information. I'd love to see you at your library. Thanks for watching. Hey, librarians. Pardon me while I catch a little bass here. We like to fish. We're out here on a beautiful warm day. Let me get this fish unhooked. That's a pretty little bass. I'm putting it back in the water now. I'd love to come to your library and speak about the basics of fishing. We'll talk about bass fishing, bass and pike fishing. Also talk about bluegill fishing and how to catch bluegills and panfish, we call them. So I speak about ice fishing as well, but that's a separate seminar. I would love to come to your library and teach your patrons how to fish. And I do this for ages 12 and up, because it's not a cutesy fun thing for little kids. It's really a seminar style of teaching where I'm teaching the basics of fishing for that 12 and up age range. At the end, this is a free thing. At the end of the program, you can get a bobber, 2 hooks, and 2 sinkers from us. So that's what we hand out to all the patrons that come. We limit it to about 30 or so people at our programs for the basics of fishing and for our ice fishing program as well. At the ice fishing program, patrons would get a little ice fishing lure that they could use for fishing through the ice. Love to come to your library and do a fishing program about the basics of fishing, or a separate program about ice fishing. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, check it out. I got a bee on my arm. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I love it. There, now it flew back to its hive. We do honeybee programs where I'll talk about the 3 types of bees in the hive and their roles in the hive. How do we harvest honey after the bees make all that honey? How do we harvest it? I'll talk about that in our program. We cover tons of information. Love to bring it to your library. Thank you so much.